It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. And tonight our broadcast will be shifting to Denver, where we'll see the Nuggets going up against the Boston Celtics. Looking at Boston, this is a team that is reeling a bit. Hoping to start the year strong, they've had trouble communicating on both ends of the floor. Very little cohesion. They're hoping to pull things together tonight to try and turn the tide. And tonight, Shaq, we're going to see Gordon Hayward, one of the most versatile, talented swing men in the league.
First, Ernie, let's give this guy a hand clap.
All right.
Great
hand clap.
Yes.
How about a round of applause?
Yes,
A round of applause. There you go.
You know, great to see him back in action. Takes a lot of courage to overcome that kind of injury.
Yes, he's tireless worker, and I love his game. He makes improvements to his game every single year, so this will be a lot of fun.
And now it's time for tip-off. Let's send it to Kevin Harlan with the call.
Everybody on your feet, nobody sitting in their seat on the side of me. Yo, Denver Nuggets! Starting at shooting guard, at 6 foot 3 inches, number 14, Gary Harris. At the other guard position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 27, Jamal Murray. At the power forward position, 7 feet, number 84, Sebastian Lowry. At the center position, 7 feet, number 15, Nikola Jokic. The other forward position, at 6 foot 9 inches, number 30, Chris James. The head coach for your home team is Mike Malone. Once again, your Denver Nuggets.
It's game time in Denver as the crowd is filing in the Pepsi Center, looking to cheer on the Nuggets. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Looking at Boston, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Pacers in Indiana.
Yeah, I just thought their energy was lacking defensively. Just gave up way too many easy shots.
And when the defense isn't there, Greg, you really open up the floodgates for the other team. They didn't have any heart.
So the Nuggets win the tip. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Down low, it's Morris and Horford. Irving at point with Brown to his side. They're the backcourt. And it's Tatum in at the 3-side.
Outstanding pass. He reads the play as it develops, and his lead pass is absolutely perfect.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points on the ballgame. Irving kicks to Brown. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Over Lowry. And it's off the back rim. No good. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And we're able to overcome what was a really poor shooting night. And you're not going to be able to win with a percentage as low as theirs that often unless you defend.
Well, it happens sometimes, obviously, where you don't shoot it well. And when your offense is out of sync, you have to gut it out on the other side of the ball.
And the wide open shot from Morris. And the first shot of the night for him, no good.
And to me, Marcus Morris, guys, has proven he's a critical piece. On the defensive end, he can guard either forward position. He can guard bigger guys because of his strength. And on the offensive end, he can go inside or out. He can come off the bench or be a starter. I love his game.
Jennings can't get it to go. And it's the Celtics ball. Brown the pass to Irving. Jennings with the rebound.
I don't think the defense is much of a factor there. He just botches the finish.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Irving kicks to Tatum. Morris outside. Irving up top. Shot clock at 5. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. And last season, Morris was hurt for a spell, and the team missed his depth.
Right, Kevin, because Marcus Morris coming out of the summer was not 100% healthy. But as the year wore on, he became a matchup problem and an excellent defensive player.
Nailed from three-point land.
And, guys, this is what you like to see early on, gaining a little confidence from range.
Right. You like the mindset so far, Greg. If you give them room to drain it, they'll do just that.
Now, here is Irving. He's coming off a 28-point game against Indiana. That's tipped. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, Kev, that's about all-out effort from Al Horford. He refuses to be denied.
The past few seasons, Doris, Al Horford has really stepped up his passing.
Well, he has, Kevin, and part of it certainly is the system. But to me, this guy has incredible vision and feel on the offensive end of the floor. He's a key component of what they do.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Murray, the pass to Jennings. Another three for Denver.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
Murray against Irving. And he comes up with the deuce.
Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
You're right. I mean, he's found his rhythm early. The defense has got to do a better job guarding him from this point on.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Celtics trail by 3. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. In the corner, Horford with it. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Horford's got 6 points.
Well, you love the way Al Horford goes right up with it. Not a hesitation, just uses those long arms to get the shot up quickly.
Inside. Jennings finds Jokic. Jennings in the corner. Rebound Boston. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
Well, a year ago, there was a big gap in talent between the two teams. But changes are always made, and we'll see how they match up this time around.
Now here is Harris. Murray with it. He's picked up by Irving, and Lowry throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Here's Irving. Morris kicks to Tatum. Passes it to Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Over Lowry. Second shot opportunity from 18 feet away. That one doesn't drop. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Mike Malone.
Well, Kevin, they're going to keep it simple tonight. He wants to run everything through the low post. He told me, physically, we're the stronger team. We need to use that strength to our benefit. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Morris. Denver able to drain the 3. Dishes to Horford. Back to Morris. And stolen by Murray. Lobs it up for Lowry.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
So the Celtics called timeout, their first. Maybe it's no longer a surprise. A couple rookies, Doris, who we thought would take some time to develop, are already contributing.
It's no question about it, and more rookies are being asked to play a larger role in their particular teams. And I think what you have to be struck by is the fact that we're not talking about 21 and 22-year-old rookies anymore, Kevin. We're talking about guys that have very limited collegiate experience, and yet everyone wants an immediate return. And I think it's nothing more than a sign of the times. Guys are dreaming about the NBA from the time they first pick up a ball. and what we get as the result of that.
Jokic, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, classic example of crowding the shooter, not letting him get comfortable in the mid-range.
Now here's Jennings, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. The shot's good from Nikola Jokic.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Tatum against Jennings. Tatum with it. 14 points from him the last game against Indiana.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
And when the Celtics traded out of the first overall pick in 2017, many, Greg, thought they were settling for Jason Tatum for team needs. But he might be the best overall player in that draft.
Listen, the Celtics said they would have been fine taking Tatum first overall, and I believe him. I mean, Tatum looks like he could be a superstar very early in his career and does everything at a high level and is already a terrific shooter from deep. Plus, he just has a poise and an air about his game that speaks of superstar.
First free throw is good. And we talk about someone being thrown into the fire. Tatum called on early by the Celtics his rookie year.
That's right. With the injury to Gordon Hayward, Jason Tatum was placed into a very prominent role. And how impressive was he with the poise and the polish throughout the year? Really incredible.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Lowry kicks to Morris. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Jennings. Horford with the rebound.
Now, great look on that. Just a little out of rhythm.
Yeah, he looked like he forced that a little bit. Just needs to take his time. Got to make these shots right now.
Jennings passes to Lowry. And Lowry throws it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
Now Morris, after Gordon Hayward's three-pointer, they didn't go. Morris finds Millsap. And he converts the layup. And now it's a 9-point Denver lead. And it's Irving with the ball for Boston. Pass to Horford. Irving dishes to Horford. It's stolen by Lowry. No one near Jennings as he lets it fly. And it's Denver scoring again.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to shoot their way out of the slump, and that didn't work. They got to go back and regroup.
Yeah, maybe a new approach because what they're doing is not working. You're going to have to alter some things on the offensive end.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Beast. And then for Boston, Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Horford. Daniel Tice comes. Whoa!
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
On the wing, Morris. Rozier defending. Here's Plumlee. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Jennings has got 3 assists tonight.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Rozier looking around. Here's Tice. Another shot. Denver grabs the miss. Here's the break. There's Jennings with the 3. Another 3 for Denver.
And really, that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
You know, I'm surprised the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. You know, that's their preferred weapon tonight.
And Baines kicks to Tice. Hayward goes in. Good work defensively by Millsap. The Nuggets leading by 14. Morris outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Millsap. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Smart. Celtics trail by 14. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Back to Tice. Now the pass to Rozier. Boston needs to get off a shot, and that one good. Tice has got his second bucket tonight.
Well, in that individual matchup, the rim is totally unprotected. He's just got too much size on him.
Morris passes to Jennings. Got a piece of it. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Rozier kicks to Baines. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Aaron Baines. That is his first foul of the game. Will Barton, he's checked in for Denver.
Will Barton.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Morris into the lane. Millsap kicks to Barton. Outside for Millsap. Good on the three-point shot. Millsap's got 5 now.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
52 seconds left here in the first quarter. Smart passes to Tice. Over Beasley. And Tice gets it to go. Tice has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Morris finds Beasley. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Morris, no good. Celtics trail by 13. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hayward passes to Smart. The dish to Baines. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And stolen by Hayward. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. From deep 3-point range, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Hayward. He got it up. And so it's Denver holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We come back right after this. Gordon Hayward reunited with his college coach Brad Stevens. He said they go way back.
Our relationship started when I was in high school. He came to my morning workouts and really recruited me at Butler and was kind of the first guy that I think believed in me that I could make it to the next level.
And I'm sure, Greg, that relationship played a big role in Hayward deciding to join the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, and not just a connection, but a respect. Hayward, an all-star. Stevens has moved into the conversation for best coach in our league.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Nuggets, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
I'll tell you, they've simply been more assertive in the open floor. They're leaking out early, converting with confidence.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Boston, We've got Hayward. Marcus Smart is out there with Terry Rozier. Then it's Aaron Baines, and it's Tice in at the 4. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, some have nicknamed center Nikola Jokic the Joker, and he does have a lighthearted approach. He said, "This is not a job. I'm enjoying the game like a game of pickup basketball in my hometown. That's the mentality. No pressure. It's just a game." He feels that staying calm helps him succeed. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A.
I'll tell you, that's a graceful finish. Not just any old layup, the teardrop.
Stolen by Smart. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Friday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Brooklyn Nets.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team. And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
What an interesting evolution for the Celtics last year at the point guard position. Of course, they trade Brooklyn's unprotected #1 pick for Kyrie Irving. Then Irving goes down, and you think, okay, they have to go into the playoffs without that veteran closer.
And it's Beasley in the corner. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Boy, they leave an area of the floor totally unprotected, and he lets it go to waste.
Rozier kicks to Baines. And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That's his first foul. One thing we know about the Kyrie injury, they discovered a potential star in guard Terry Rozier.
Well, I think the Celtics knew what they had in Terry Rozier. This is the guy many in the organization wanted to draft in that draft class. And I believe Terry Rozier is a starting point guard in the league, and he certainly proved just that.
Clock at 2. Rozier for 3. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Brown against Barton. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
That's not a bad plan of action right there, guys. Attack the defense in the paint.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And just an impossible shot to guard at times, Doris. When you think of that step-back jump shot in the league, it's lethal. And there are a couple guys who have perfected it.
Well, 2 in particular. James Harden, that step back that he added is now unguardable. And Steph Curry as well. Those 2 men, when they decide to get to that step back jumper, turn the lights out, close the gym doors, and step back because it's going in.
Murray for 3. Another 3 for Denver.
And Murray has such a soft-looking shot, especially from deep where he is just lights out.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. Great showing for him last season. 7th in free throw percentage. And, of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And, again, you got to love his commitment to excellence. He owns the free throw line. It's truly an impact part of his game. Murray with it. He's picked up by Irving. Barton, no luck.
Oh, a lapse defensively, and they actually get away with it. Bad idea to leave him open consistently, though.
Hits the three-point bomb. Tatum's got 5.
This guy, a sensational shooter. It doesn't take a lot of separation for Jason Tatum to put it in the basket.
Back to Murray. It's stolen by Brown. And here we go with Morris, running it up the court. In the corner, Irving with it. And so Boston again turning it over. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. The Nuggets third.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Denver leading by 16. Now, here's Jokic. The kick out to Barton. Jokic trying to free himself up. The Nuggets with another miss.
I think they could have gotten a better look right there. And he just a little over anxious, I think, to get that shot off.
Brown the pass to Irving. Lays it up and banks it in. 8 points for him.
Boy, it's rare for a point guard to do as much damage on the interior as Kyrie Irving. You've got to guard him in there.
Harris kicks to Millsap. Back to Harris. Knocked away. Irving with the steal. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Millsap's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Murray against Irving. It's stolen by Morris. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Chalk up 2 there. Irving's got 10.
Boy, you can't pin their struggles today on him. He's been on fire from the field.
Barton finds Jokic. Over Horford. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Jokic has got his second bucket of the night.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
I'll tell you, you've got to admire the energy. This guy really wants to put this one away.
Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by Murray. Denver leading by 14. And that one comes up a bit short. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Next up, they'll face the Suns. That'll be in Phoenix. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. And Jaylen Brown was giving quite the compliment on his game from Draymond Green, who felt, Greg, that Brown was good enough to be an all-star.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if I'd be fully on board with that assessment in terms of last year, but I do think he's well on his way to becoming an all-star. His scoring and offensive impact continues to grow each year, and he's shown a great knack on the defensive side as well. Terrific two-way player. The sky is the limit.
How about the leap forward, guys, that Jaylen Brown took as a second-year player in the NBA? He improves across the board and becomes a mainstay of their rotation. And there's so much to like about his future, guys.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. The Beast, he's checked in for Millsap, and it's the kid in for Will Barton. Doris with Brown, you knew he had the athleticism, and now we're seeing the skill.
Right, because Jaylen Brown has great work ethic and is putting in the time to develop every facet of his game. This guy strikes you as a young man who's got a very bright future on and off the floor.
Nice timing to get up on that shot.
Boy, you can't ask for better defense, Greg. Excellent work getting right into the grill of the shooter.
Kicks it to Morris. Takes a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Morris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Nuggets leading by 10. Pass to Lowry. Harris finds Jennings. The 19-foot shot. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Irving. Pass to Morris. And the lead is down inside single digits. Morris has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, this is the area of the floor where Marcus Morris can be a problem because of that frame and that game. Look out, gentlemen.
Down low, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And they just refuse to go away and really have slowly worked themselves back into the game.
Murray against Irving. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Irving against Murray. Here's Jokic. He drains the turnaround jump shot. Jokic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
Irving passes to Horford. Brown outside. Irving with it. Outguarded by Murray. And it's good. 2 points. Morris has got 7 points in the game.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Jennings against Tatum. Pulls up. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And that's now 17 points for the kid. Irving looking over the floor. Pass to Morris. Now here is Horford. Now recovering. And here is Horford. He's coming off a 10-point game against Indiana.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around it, just his effort level was off the charts.
Jennings against Tatum. Here's Lowry, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. More and more, we're hearing the term positionless basketball, Doris, but it's not an entirely new concept. I remember Jerry West, for example, talking about it a couple decades ago.
Well, I think Jerry West talking about it is about there are certain guys historically who could play in any era. Jerry West would be there. Rick Barry would be another one. So certainly this has been a topic discussed in the past. I think why it's so important in today's day and age, the NBA has become a switch-heavy league, and that's on the defensive end. And therefore, teams like Boston and others are building their roster around guys who are switchable and versatile. It's become an almost necessity in today's NBA.
Great perspective. A shot by Hayward, wide open. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Jennings with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end, not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
Celtics trail by 15.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Beasley against Smart to the paint. Jokic with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver.
I'll tell you, with that being a second foul, now you've got to be more careful. You can't give the officials any excuse to whistle him for number 3 before the end of this half.
The Nuggets have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Free throw, good, Beasley.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. We've got 1:28 left in the second quarter. Rozier against Morris. Now Hayward. He's coming off a 16-point game against Indiana. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smart finds Hayward. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously cold right now, but he's trying to find that rhythm. You've got to keep working. You know, after not scoring a single point in the first quarter, they're still feeding him, and he's showing his appreciation.
Rozier against Morris. Now, here's Rozier. Defense right on him. Morris kicks to Rozier. Over Morris. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Nuggets making a change here. Plumlee's checked in.
Mason Plumlee.
Denver leading by 19 points. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Morris dishes to Lowry. Over Morris. Lowry. Can't get it to go. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Morris with the block.
Well, Marcus Morris, the frame and the length to block shots, that's pretty.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Mike Malone. How has ball movement opened up things for you offensively?
Every game we have where we get into a one-on-one game, over-dribbling, not passing, we become very easy to guard. The good thing about tonight is the ball is moving. We're trying to make plays for each other. When we move the ball, we get high percentage shots, which is all we can ask for.
Thanks very much for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal at 2K Sports. Let's talk first half. After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They lead by 14. Kenny, what's your take?
I love how they opened the game up. They pushed the ball up court at every opportunity, and they put the defense on their heels. But it wasn't just a track meet. It was a well-thought-out strategy that the coaches had way beforehand. We'll see what adjustments get made to try to stop their transition game in the second half.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
Well, their sloppy play really surprised me, especially the turnovers. No matter who they had out there, they never seemed to be on the same page. Their only hope is to make every possession count, and that means taking care of the ball.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Like my time, like my jokes.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from the kid in this one.
Yeah, what a shot in the arm he gave them in that first half. The 3-ball just kept falling.
Yeah, Greg, this guy phenomenal from distance, dropping in 3 after 3 after 3, and the defense has got to make an adjustment.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Murray and Harris, the guards. Beast out there with Jokic, and it's Jennings in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Back to Morris. He kicks to Irving. Over Murray. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Well, you want to slow this man's roll right now if you're the defense, because you've got to make somebody else beat you. He's cooking right now.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
Yeah, just a matter of he needs to be there a split second earlier. Not much room for error when you're setting a screen.
Outside Jennings. Off target with his three. Celtics trail by 17. Brown outside. Some solid defense from Harris. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Jennings for three. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And it's now 23 points for the kid.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Irving drives in and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Morris with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Morris with the bucket.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first four here in the third.
The Nuggets leading by 18. Inside, here's Jokic. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Irving passes to Tatum. Back to Irving. And they pick up two. Irving's got 14 points.
And we know this. When Kyrie Irving starts to get going on the offensive end, he's really tough to contain. An incredible scorer because you know he can hurt you from any area of the floor.
Jennings against Tatum. Baseline J on the way. Jennings can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 18.
You know, guys, when you think of Al Horford, he is the prototypical big for what the Boston Celtics hope to do. This guy is very switchable on the defensive end. He can also make three-point shots at a high percentage, which is critical to the spacing they hope to achieve offensively. The fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. Paul Millsap is checked in for the Beast. It's stolen by Morris. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Irving's got the ball, and the shot goes down.
Guys, Kyrie Irving, stronger than he looks, absorbs the contact and still converts.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
Well, for so long, so many were wondering what Kyrie was thinking when he left Cleveland. What is clear now, though, is that Irving doesn't think about it and has flourished on his own. It seems that he really did just need his own team to become the player he's become.
There's the triple. Doesn't go that time. And it's Denver the other way. They led the game at one point by 20.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for the Celtics. Denver leading by 15. And for Irving, he has let more of his personality come out on and off the floor, Greg, now that he has his own team.
Yeah, it really does feel like we are watching a new chapter in Irving's development as a player. Still has the great shot and handles that make him so deadly with the ball. And just visually, while the leadership is also evolving, he just seems more in control of his game and even more lethal as a player.
Will Barton, he's checked in for Denver. Here's Irving. He's got 17. The pass to Tatum. Brown outside. Back to Tatum. 5 to shoot. Murray against Irving. And that one hits back iron. Denver's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And it's blocked.
Well, really improving as a defender. Jason Tatum has those long arms to redirect shots.
Shoots from 8. And there it is for him. Tatum's got 7 points. Denver leading by 15. Murray kicks to Harris. Denver passing it around. Barton outside. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And it's 7 points for Will Barton.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Knocking down triples repeatedly. The defense starting to look helpless at this point.
Morris, no good.
Boy, that's a tough miss. Does well to get himself open and then botches it up.
In the corner, Murray with it. Over Irving. Here's Jokic. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I'll tell you, if you don't box out well, expect to get burned. You can't afford to give them second chance opportunities.
For Denver, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. Free throw, good. Jokic. Well, the league is always looking for ways to adjust the rules, make them better. There's a committee that studies this every single year. And, you know, with that in mind, Doris, any rules you think they should alter or tweak?
Yeah, there's absolutely one, Kevin. And I think this goes to the point where perhaps we can have some more uniformity in the FIBA-ruled games that are played and the NBA. And there's one thing that's occurred in international play where players are becoming more athletic, and the opportunity for electric stuff to happen in transition is critical. To me, we have got to stop the intentional fouls, which are prohibiting fast breaks and all the potential for the explosive, exciting athleticism to be on display. So that, to me, is something we've got to address.
I'm with you. And the call on the shot, it sends him to the line.
And really, Murray is so crafty at getting contact on his drives, just fearless going to the hole.
The Nuggets have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Murray. Denver making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. Then for the Celtics, Daniel Tice is checked in for Aaron Baines. Hayward comes in for Marcus Morris. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Brown. And he makes both free throws.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
Here's Irving. 17 points in the game. Outside Tatum. Lays it up off the glass. Tatum's got 11 points.
This guy is skilled at getting the shot he wants inside. Jason Tatum with the size and touch to be efficient.
And that one's good, Jokic.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Irving passes to Tice. Hayward on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Tatum against Millsap. Goes up to the stripe. And it's Boston with another.
Yeah, I think he was forcing too many shots in the first half. Now the game's coming to him.
Murray kicks to Beasley. Murray with it. He's got 5. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Millsap, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Murray against Irving. And Tatum out top the key. Shoots over Barton. Jason Tatum again. Tatum's got 10 points in the quarter.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And it's Murray penetrating. Passes it to Jokic. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Boy, he has exploded. You couldn't ask for a better quarter from a guy.
Irving dishes to Tatum. Fires from the line. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the paint and stolen by Tatum. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Murray. Tatum against Millsap. Tatum passes to Irving. 6 to shoot. Over Murray. And it's Irving missing.
And even though the quarter has been a struggle, it doesn't look like he's lost his confidence. He keeps looking for a shot.
Beasley kicks to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Irving with the ball. Outguarded by Murray. And the call up against Jokic. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. A different look for Denver. Plumlee, he's checked in for Jokic. And Morris subbed in for Barton. Rozier, he's checked in for Boston. Tatum kicks to Tice. Boston again missing. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. He dishes it to Plumlee. Morris passes to Plumlee. Tatum against Beasley. Clock at 6. Over Tatum. No good from Beasley. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Rozier kicks to Tatum. 1:53 left to play here in the third. Trying to end the drought. Morris with the rebound.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Murray against Smart. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Here's Rozier. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Knocks it loose. Outside, Smart. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And here's a look at some stats for Millsap. Last year, getting it done. Put up about 14 points per, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he gives them a nice rotation on the front court. He is a quality reserve.
Well, the one thing you can't teach is size. He's not as developed skill-wise as some guys, but certainly a valuable backup for this team.
And no doubt that Marcus Smart is one of the better defenders at his position. Quick feet are complemented by that strong frame, and he just digs in and against would-be scorers and just never lets them get comfortable.
The Beast, he's checked in for the Nuggets. The kid comes in for Jamal Murray.
And you know what I love, Kevin, is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
It's back to Jennings. Another 3 for Denver.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Morris against Rozier. kicks to Hayward. Lowry against Horford. Pass to Rozier. Pulls it up. Hits the front of the rim and out.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Plumlee finds Jennings. Shoots from 12. And no good. And so it's the Denver Nuggets ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Boston, Williams is out there with Aaron Baines. Then there's Terry Rozier, and it's Wanamaker in at the 2. Now, here's Rozier. He kicks to Williams. And the pass to Baines, right wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. Rozier for 3. A shot, no good. And Denver the other way now. Here's Craig. Passes to Morris. Beasley for 3. Ogilvy grabs the. And for the Celtics, they're shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Good on the triple. Rozier's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Celtics. Morris inside. Rozier defending.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
And he's able to get it back. Count it.
He doesn't let that possession go to waste, Kev. He's going to feed on those second chance opportunities. Boy, that's pretty work.
Morris passes to Lyles. Here's Craig. Poked away. He feeds it to Morris. And Plumlee kicks to Lyles. The Nuggets with another miss.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Right, perfect contest in that instance, Greg, making it really hard on the shooter to have any kind of space at all.
Big group substitution here for Denver. The Beast, he's checked in for Trey Lyles. The Kid comes in for Torrey Craig. Harris is checked in for Malik Beasley. And Murray's subbed in for Morris. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And here is Horford. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game. Also often when a player changes teams, Doris, we see a lot of emotions from him, his teammates, from the fans, and coaches. Is it even reasonable to expect loyalty in sports nowadays?
You know, I think times have changed, Kevin. We're no longer living in an era where a player sticks with an organization throughout the course of his tenure, or at least that is the outlier nowadays. The reality is teams always make decisions with their long-term best interests at heart. And so when a player has earned the right to embrace his free agency, there's a reason it's termed free agency, then he should have an equal opportunity to the team to make the decisions that are in his best interest. Whatever those values and priorities for that individual player are, when you reach free agency, you've earned that right.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And with all the drama, Greg, that has followed Irving the past few seasons, he reached out to Kobe Bryant for some guidance.
And just like Irving and LeBron had to go their own ways, so did Kobe and Shaq. Very few players know what it's like to be in a situation like Irving, but Kobe's one of them. And Kobe gave Irving the confidence to not be afraid of standing out in his career decisions, and so far it's paid off handsomely.
Celtics trail by 19. Left side, Brown. And it's Boston with another.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
And Plumlee kicks to Murray. Here's Lowry. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Denver, Lowry, taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Irving. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Irving's got 20.
As soon as Kyrie Irving crosses half court, you have got to guard him, and you've got to be balanced because this guy is an effective, dominant offensive presence.
Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run right now. And it's sent back by Plumlee. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Jokic has checked in for Plumlee. Irving for 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Back to Murray. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
How about the strength of Murray finishing the shot off easily, even with the harm?
Here's Irving. Hayward outside. Lets a floater go. The Celtics working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. Tries from 10. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And Kevin, Jaylen Brown thrives when it comes to scoring through contact. This is a guy who is constantly looking to initiate that body contact with the defense.
Lowry dishes to Harris. Here's Jokic. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Jokic just got 24.
You know, I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
Irving with the ball. Out guarded by Murray. Now Hayward. Brown outside. And there's the feed to Morris. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, there's a high IQ when you're talking about Marcus Morris. And in pick-and-roll sets, he is understanding how to get what he wants.
Denver leading by 15. Murray the pass to Harris. Murray kicks to Jokic. Harris outside. Pass to Lowry. Murray outside. Over Irving. And it's Denver scoring again.
You know, since halftime, he's finally started to shoot with confidence.
And he converts the layup. 25 points in the game.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
What fearlessness, right? He likes to go at taller defenders, and he shows he has what it takes to get it done.
The offensive rebound. Jokic trying to free himself up. Lowry's shot is good.
It's starting to look like a repeat of last night, guys. He's battling really hard out there.
Oh, he sure is. I mean, these past 2 games, his energy level has been sensational. Whether it's a putback like that or other hustle plays, he's been everywhere.
Denver leading by 17. Jennings kicks to Lowry. Murray against Irving. Back to Harris. Murray outside. Over Morris. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, that's just the kind of tight defense you need to play on him. Any kind of room at all, and he'll bury it.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Outside Lowry. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Brown's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Morris. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
Exactly the shot they were looking for on that possession. The easy one down low.
Pass to Lowry. Outside Jennings. The tray. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. And now a look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Phoenix to take on the Suns. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz. Here's Murray. And Lowry has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. From downtown, Murray, good. Murray's got 8 points in the quarter.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And there's the pass to Brown. Jokic against Horford. Outside Irving. Morris. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside Jennings. Fires for 3. Denver the rebound. Jokic against Horford. Harris outside. Here's the 3, and it's blocked by Brown. And that one drops.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Jennings against Hayward. Now here's Jennings, guarded closer. And Hayward with the block.
Well, this is where Gordon Hayward has turned himself into a dependable 2-way player. How good is he at using his length to turn away these shots?
And Harris wide open. He That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. And the Nuggets lead by 15. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Doris, great to see Gordon Hayward out there fully recovered from his injury.
You know, Kev, after watching that injury happen, you had to wonder if he'd ever play again. So how wonderful to see Gordon Hayward just step between the lines and compete.
Tatum, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens was talking about with his players. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Murray against Irving. For Murray. Jennings with the rebound. Jennings has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Murray. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
I have to enjoy seeing Murray jam it down. His vertical is very impressive.
On the free throw, no good. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 17. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, he's carried his share of the load tonight, Kev. But he might need to carry even more if they're going to turn this thing around.
Murray with it. Pass to Jokic. Over Horford. And too long on the shot. Celtics trail by 14. Right side, Irving. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Murray outside. Outside Jennings. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Celtics shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. And here's Tatum for 3. Denver leading by 11. Murray kicks to Harris. We've got 1:08 left in the 4th quarter. Murray, the pass to Jokic. 5 on the clock. Here's Lowry. They get it again. Deep 2 from Jennings. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Denver.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jokic.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
At this point, they're completely overwhelming them. The opposition looks totally defeated.
Now here's Irving. This one for 3. No good. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Mason Plumlee. A lot of points tonight. What was working so well offensively?
Well, we're sharing the ball so well. It's fun to watch, I'm sure, but we have possessions where every guy might touch the ball almost twice. So when you get movement like that, it's hard to guard, and it's a fun way to play.
You did have the defense on its toes tonight, Mason. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you next time.